Welcome back to Savvy Serena. Today, for beta day 2, I've decided to give you a look into my planner. I bought this planner at Walmart when it was on clearance, and I put a few stickers on the front of it. I'm not into washi tape and all that, but I did do this. It kind of keeps me organized. Um, it's a weekly, monthly planner, and it's by Blue Sky Color Imagination. I did buy it on clearance. I think originally they were $10.95 a planner. And this first sheet's it's laminated, um, which is kind of nice if you want to write with a dry eraser. Um, and something that I do to kind of keep track on my yearly overview. I don't know if you can see that with the light, but the yearly overview is, you'll see I have X's in some of the months. See how I have an X in some of those months? What I do is I'm premenopausal. So I don't have a period every month because of my, you know, I'm going through premenopause. And so I started keeping track of when I was having periods, and I had a period in March, and then then I had another one in July, and I haven't had one since then. It's just kind of letting me keep track of it. So what I do, since I can't really use this for anything else, I put X's on the days that I actually have a menstrual cycle, and it kind of letting me keep track of it. The rest of this right here, I don't really use. The quick reference information, I don't ever use any of that. And then the contacts, I don't use that either. But what I do use, and we'll go into August, is you have the month, which I haven't put too much in here yet, but I'll put appointments and birthdays into this month. And then for the weekly, I have what I want to do weekly. And I'll put my to-do list of things that I want to do, that I want to remember. That's not my normal routine of things that I do. And I'll put it down so I don't forget it. And that's what I was doing this morning. And I thought, well, let me share this. Oh, and I made this right here to go in it to kind of keep my monthly and my weekly separated. So each time I go through another week, let me get another week, I'll just paper clip it. Then I can turn around and flip right to the week that I'm at. Because I look at the weekly almost daily and not the monthly. And like if I have a birthday, like if somebody's birthday was on Friday, then I would write down, such and such's birthday. So when I'm looking at this weekend, I'll go, oh yeah, such and such's birthday is Friday, so I don't forget. But I made this, and it wasn't that hard to make. I bought ribbon at the Dollar Tree. It's kind of a satin type ribbon. I wanted something around the same color as my planner, and I tied it into a knot, and then I took and folded it in half and cut it at a diagonal. And it wasn't quite holding at the bottom, so I put a little bit of tape to kind of hold it right there, so it wouldn't move. But I just tied it to a paper clip and made a marker, so that way I can keep it separated and I can go right to it, since I didn't have a marker in this planner. I don't use washi tape. I don't do all that. It's just basically my to-do list of things that I want to do, and sometimes I'll do it in different colors so I can keep track of it. And then like the monthly, just for birthdays, appointments, and things like that. Um, and it's not that expensive. I didn't want an expensive planner. I actually backed off of it a little bit with the wedding, because I had so much I had to remember that it wasn't enough space in those little blocks to write down everything I wanted to write down in these little blocks. But for the to-do list that I want to do or something that I want to remember that's out of the ordinary, I'll stick it in here and then I'll remember it. Or if it's a project I want to do, I'll stick it in here. Or, but it's working for me. It's not that expensive. Um, it doesn't have to be an Erin Condren planner or something like that to work. It's I had a smaller planner that was half the size of this, and it didn't work for me because it wasn't enough room to write in the blocks and in the weekly part. I didn't have enough room. My handwriting's kind of big, so it didn't work for me. This works a whole lot better. Something else I did with one of my older planners, when I was working, I would put down what hours, because some days I'd work morning shift, some days I'd work night shift. So I would put, I'm working 9 to 5, 3 to 7, 4 to 10, or 4 to closing, and that way the kids would come and look at my planner and they could see what days I was working and what days I was off. Because they were always asking me, Mama, when's your next day off? Well, how long you got to work? So I started putting it in my planner, which was this big, and I would write down the days that I had to work and the hours I worked. So the kids always knew when I was coming home, when I was off, when I was going into work. It was never a question. So for beta day 2, I decided to show my planner. Nothing fancy. I don't do the washi tape or any of that. Sometimes I do stickers, which my stickers, I've misplaced them. That's what this was for back here. I had this bungee clip, or a binder clip, and that's what I was using to hold my stickers back here. But I don't know what happened to it. They done slipped out with the wedding and everything else. But I used to stick them right back here and it would hold them. But I was moving my planner so much, I guess it didn't work. And it's got notes on the back here, which I haven't used either, which I doubt I will use. But I figured I'd give you a quick look into my planner. Nothing fancy, nothing extravagant, but I do like making lists, so this comes in handy because of it. Okay, thanks for watching.